Magic96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews, unboxings, and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. So today I'll be showing off what I call my large toy collection. Basically, these aren't Funko Pops or mini figurines. Now, one of these toys is 25 years old, so stay tuned to find out which one it is. Alright, let's get started. First off, we have a Mattel Star Wars The Mandalorian Grogu 11-inch plush. And you can find these for around $25 on Amazon, Walmart, and Target. Now, I remember when the series premiered in 2019 and we first saw the child, and there was such a demand to buy toys. From what I remember, Disney wanted to keep Grogu's design a secret, so they didn't start manufacturing the toys until he was seen on the show. His cuteness took over the world and social media by storm and was a great way to drive focus into the show for non-viewers. Now this toy has a plush body and a plastic head, and there's so many different iterations of the character. You can get him as a pillow, full plush, and many, many more. So he doesn't really stay. He's got like beads on the bottom, so he'll sit down like I showed you on the shelf before. Plastic on his hands, plastic on the top. And it looks really good. I mean, the eyes look great, the ears look great. So that's why I went with this version. So again, you have that plush, that plush body, plastic head, plastic hands, and yeah. So that's why I went with this version. But let me give you a view of the back. Of course, he's got those, those gizmo gremlin ears, and again, just a great detail for a mass-produced toy. And actually, I should say he's got like great cloth material for his jacket. And yeah, so that's the first one. All right, next up I got a SpongeBob SquarePants coin bank. I found this at a comic store near me, and I just love the size and design of it. I've been a massive SpongeBob fan since I was 3 years old, and I didn't like how the Funko turned out because his dark eyes look strange to me. I'd been wanting a SpongeBob figure for a while, but it was hard to find one that I really, really liked. Anyways, if you type in SpongeBob SquarePants PVS Bank Multicolor, you can get the exact toy on Amazon for $24. So for this one, he's all one piece, but you can see the teeth, you can see the nose, the eyes. I like his hands. He's got the big wide smile. Obviously got his pants there. On the back is where you would put the coins in if a kid had this. Again, show you a little bit of the back. The top, and at the bottom is where you would unscrew the you would get your coins out. So you would put them in the top, and then in the bottom you could take them out on his feet. But yeah, just a really good design. You can see it from across the room, and I mean, it just captures SpongeBob completely, so I had to pick this one up. When Toy Story 4 came out in 2019, my favorite new character was Forky, voiced by Tony Hale, so I knew I had to get one of these toys. I originally was going to make my own with a spork, popsicle sticks, googly eyes, and more, but my mom ended up surprising me with this one for my birthday of that year. What's neat about this particular toy is it has wheels on the bottom so he can walk. It used to make noise and had these very small circular batteries in the base, but they died, and I can't find out the type of battery to replace them. Now, if you would like to purchase the exact toy from Amazon, just type in official Forky talking action figures from Toy Story, and for $20, it can be yours. So for this one, you can see Forky's googly eyes, his mouth, his eyebrows, I guess you can say. He moves a little bit left and right because on the bottom he has his wheels. So when he moves, it's going to be hard to show, but if you put him on a flat surface, he'll kind of move around back and forth, which is kind of cool. You've got the plastic arms, and then on the back it actually says, right there, it just says Pizza Planet, which is great. This is where the speaker would come out of the putty on the base, and there's a button on the side, but like I said, these very small circular batteries died. What else did I miss? What else? So of course we've got the back, we've got the Pizza Planet. On the bottom, you've got a sticker that Bonnie would have put on, and then of course we have Bonnie on the chopsticks or on the, I can't think of the word, right there on the bottom, popsicle sticks, right there on the bottom. So yeah, this is just a classic toy, and Toy Story 4 was great in my opinion. When I was a kid, my brother had a Woody pull string toy and I had a Buzz Lightyear one. And this is an ode to the classic pull string toys of yesteryears. Now it does have Bonnie on the bottom, so it's from Toy Story 4, because when you give it a listen, he'll speak about Forky. But the detail is amazing, and you can get this toy from typing in pull string Toy Story pull string Woody 16-inch talking figure for $36 on Amazon. So his hat does come off. It's separate. I mean, the detail is so good, again, for a mass-produced toy. His eyes, it's a hard plastic on the top, somewhat plush in the body, but again, the pull string mechanic is in there. You've got his arms, plastic on the hands. I love that the vest is not attached to the shirt. Again, the ribbon or the bandana is also not attached. And the jeans look like, it's crazy. It looks like real jean material. It's not just printed on. Of course, you got his belt and his belt buckle as well. And the boots are really good too. And on the right one, on the right one, let me see if I get it right there. You get Bonnie. And then we have the pull string on the back. Let's see if we can hear anything.
Yeah, okay, all right, okay, that is enough. What? No, you can't go. Forky. I gotta get Forky.
Now, to me, this does not sound like Tom Hanks. He's a very distinct voice. I think this was, I forgot his holster too. I think this is a different person voicing it, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below. Tom Hanks is probably my dad's favorite actor, and I think one of the most iconic voice roles, whether you just want to say Woody in general, but what he did with the, you are a toy, and there's a snake in my boot, and just Toy Story is amazing. So if you haven't watched it in a while, go check it out. But that's Toy Story, Woody from Toy Story. But I also wanted to show off the box, so let me grab that as well. What's awesome about this is it's got Woody's Roundup. It's just like his his TV show that we learned from Toy Story 2, and I'll try to give you a side view, give you a back view, another side view, the bottom, and the top, which looks really good. And on the back, it says something I haven't tried it out, but you can type it in from other YouTubers that it talks to other toys, which is really cool. So like if you put Woody next to Forky or Bo Peep or somebody, they talk to each other, which is like the coolest thing ever. I wish we had that in the 90s, but yeah, Disney Pixar. Again, this box is amazing. So yeah, so not much more to say, but yeah. All right, on to what I consider the best toy of all time, and not just because it was featured in Toy Story. Unfortunately, I couldn't get his jetpack off to put new batteries in, but he has all the features of the toy in the movies. Wrist communicator, karate chop action, laser, voice simulator, and the spring-loaded space wings. I had to get the toy with the spaceship box, and if you just want it, enter in official Buzz Lightyear interactive talking figure from Toy Story for $33 online. So if you can move his arm, let me make sure I get everything here. This is where your the voices would be. So if you tap right there, you can get his voices. On the side, there would be a light that comes out right here when you press laser. You can move not his thumb, but his four fingers here. On the left side, you can also move the four fingers there. You can close his helmet. At the bottom, you have his knees kind of bend a little bit forward, all the way forward and back. Also, his feet move a little bit, but not as much. There's no Bonnie or Andy on the bottom, which is a little strange. And obviously, the best part, if you press the back button, his wings will pop out really loudly, kind of. Nope. Oh, okay, so this back one goes to his karate chop action. And how do I get I think it's this one. Okay, ready? I'll do it like that. That's pretty intense. It's loud and it moves out, but yeah, I mean, this toy is obviously absolutely iconic, and it's heavy. It's good material. So, and then there's lights there's lights here and lights here, but I couldn't get the jetpack battery off to put the batteries in. And I think there's lights here, the danger and exhaust. But and then you would just push in the back to get it back in there. But what I also wanted to show off is the box. So if you remember from Toy Story 1995, the spaceship box, you can get it without the box, but I mean, come on, you gotta obviously get this. So the front we would have where Buzz Lightyear would stay, and it says, "Try me, laser lights and sounds, 10 plus phrases and sounds." Buzz Lightyear talking action figure, Space Ranger. On the top, it'll say Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear also on the side, and the other side, Space Ranger. And I mean, this is just perfect packaging. Obviously, it looks like his spaceship, but when they designed this in 95, it was just genius, because the box is a part of the charm. Most kids would throw away a toy box, but for this one, you obviously want to keep it. So here's the bottom with all the fun little details and stuff. And the back, let's see what it says on the back. Obviously the karate chop action. I love this 2D image of the there was a TV show back in the day, the Buzz Lightyear of Star Command on Disney, that I used to watch, and that's what it reminds me of. Again, it has that toy detector that it could speak to the other toys and detects other characters. It shows the wings. It shows the gadget in his arm. It's even got a Jessie figure right there, and Woody, and Toy Story, Disney, and Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear here. I am stationed in the Gamma Quadrant of Sector 4. I don't know how a little kid's going to read that. I couldn't even read that. As a member of the elite Universe Protection Unit of the Space Ranger Corps, I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion from evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance. So that's the box. Epcot opened in Bay Lake, Florida on October 1st in 1982, which was 42 years ago. And I had visited the park in the year 2000 when I was just 4 years old. I can't remember where in the park and how much we bought this for, but for my brother and I both got these saved statues from 25 years ago. I've seen a few of these on eBay for a lot of money. You can look under Disney, Walt Disney World 2000 Epcot Spaceship Earth Celebrate the Future display statue. So this comes off. You can take this off, and I'll put that to the side for a minute. It says, actually I'll read it and put it. It says 2000 with the logo of Mickey's ears, and Walt Disney World Celebrate the Future, Remember the Past. So that's really cool. The ball looks great. It's got all the, I don't know what you want to call it, all the figures on there. You can actually open it, which I'll have to do probably off screen because it's kind of tough to open. If I can't even open it, oh, there it goes. So this is what it would look like when it's apart. And I remember as a kid, we would have like our little toys in here, little figures and knickknacks and stuff like that. So it has little grooves on here. You can kind of, I mean, it's 25 years old, but you can plop it on there and screw it back on. So this would go, yeah, I'll do that off screen because it's very tough. It's an old toy. Okay, and I wanted to show the box as well because I still have the box. Same thing with the 2000. I love that logo with Mickey's ears. Walt Disney World, Celebrate the Future, Remember the Past, and it says that all around, even on the top. It's a, oh, there we go. It's got the Walt Disney Attractions, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. This is not intended as a toy for children. But yeah, right there on the bottom. And yeah, it's just cool. I mean, a lot of stuff you, as a kid, you just throw out and, that you shouldn't. But the fact that I've had this longer in my life than I haven't had it is pretty cool because this is, again, I had this when I was 4. I've had it for 25 years and I'm 29 now. But this thing is really, really cool and I'll never, no matter what, get rid of it. So yeah, so that's the last toy. Is Epcot your favorite park at Walt Disney World? And did you also own a Woody or Buzz Lightyear toy growing up? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thank you so much for everything, and go watch a movie today.